There are a few settings where beautiful Ben West Point. Nike Stadium sits on the banks of the Hudson River, ready to come alive today in support of Army football. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Trojans will kick this away to get us going here. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Black Knights offense comes on the field first today. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
They'll run it from the gun. And the Black Knights pick up enough yardage for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down here for Army on the ground. Offensive line, look at these guys pushing, doing everything they can to help their back out. This is how you do it when you're Army. You've got to be able to sustain drives and pick up first downs.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass caught down at the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Army. Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the USC Trojans offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. So now here comes the other half. Back duel we expect to see today. Both guys heat up for the game, but also for this individual matchup.
Yeah, I like this. A pair of tailbacks that like to pound away at the front 7 for 4 quarters. And with these two, that constant pounding eventually leads to a big breakout play that can change the impact of the game.
Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
First down, looking to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his...
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Caught quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Quarterback still with the football. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to extend the play. He's looking to scramble. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Trojans will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And the Trojans looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. So here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern California.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Point after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here's the 2nd down play. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And the Black Knights line it up with 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They give it to the big fullback here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Army. Old school, no-nonsense, Kirk. Keep it simple. Hand it to the fullback.
Well, the big guy's just been banging his head in there all game. Never really a chance to get his hands on the ball. And when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Black Knights will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner looking to make a play here. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
2nd and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. The back's got it. And the defense brings him down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Finds his man. It's Figueroa. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Good enough for first down yardage. And the Black Knights come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Black Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Receiver in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Black Knights. Still no answer for this offense. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kurt.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball snagged for a completion. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He pulls in the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. The Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. No shot to bring him down. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. And the Black Knights line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Army. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to pull it down and run. In the clear at the 25. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive
and he floats this pass deep down the right side. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And the Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Black Knights. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Bringing pressure. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. 1st down here for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Army. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him. The defense has the last word today. That's a sweet victory. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, Kirk. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just